Welcome to the cooking show. Show you some things you might not know. Show you how to eat good. Talk about non-GMO. Talk about organic. Stuff come from the planet. Stuff that can't do damage to your cells. DNA as well. Man was supposed to be tilling the ground before the man fell. Before the fall of man. You should have had a plan. If you take the T from plant, then you got a plant. Now you understand. Let's get to it. I just got a new knife. Use a knife to cut a knife open. Use a knife to cut a knife. All right. Man, I'm KingTariqBey. And today, I got bars for days. But as you know, I am an artist as well. This might be the hardest part. There we go. Man, what we're going to make today, some organic rice. Basmati, one of my favorites. All you do, add a little bit of water. And it's organic, so BPA free, kosher. Yeah. First thing first, you wash your hands. And if you pick something off the ground, you wash your hands again. Remove any hindering clothing. Anything that may be in the way. Forgot to take my vitamin D. All right. So we're about to cut a good amount of vegetables, and I'm going to add that to the stir fry in the rice. It's going to come out very good. So let's get everything that we need. Mushrooms, organic, biologique. I guess it's, yeah, organic biologique mushroom. Coconut. I already got some mushrooms that I ain't used yet. These organic baby Bella. Got some organic carrots. And this plant right here on the carrot tastes just like carrots. All that's edible. I don't know why y'all be cutting this stuff off. All it's edible, or it can be used, for something in the future. I ain't even trying to stress that out. Use some of that. Non-GMO, all organic carrots. Brand new knife. Go with that. Ooh. There we go. Already made a mess. We just started. Get this carrot right here. Wash it off. Y'all know, or you might know, that I am a cook. I've been a chef, been a sushi chef, been a cook in some pretty prestigious kitchens. I just choose not to cook for anybody but people I love and myself. Yeah. Get these greens. I'm using all of that. I'm not wasting nothing. Nothing, nothing. It's all going in there. It's all got taste, it's all got flavor. It's all got fiber. It's all got nutritional value. I've been doing a lot more studying on, these processed foods that they have us eating. And we've thought for years that this stuff was normal. This stuff they were feeding us and McDonald's and all that. This was biological warfare they were declaring on our bodies. And we were just going for that. Like all cancer, all diseases, all sicknesses comes from food. Comes from what you eat. Got a little ginger. It all comes from what you eat. The swine flu. You feel me? It comes from swine. The chicken flu. Um, Shingella. Um, all these diseases that come from cow meat and um, influenza. Like there's cancers in these different meat products. And okay, I was like, my body's real sensitive to these types of foods because I grew up eating quite healthy. I had a father that he ate quite healthy as well. My father eats very healthy, and that's who raised me, eating that way. And as I got older, I realized my body just could not do the cheeseburger and French fries. Like you're not supposed to be eating starch at all. This right here, ginger, is is the starch killer. So anything that starch does to your body, ginger will be what destroys that. What starch does is it destroys your cells. It destroys your DNA. Ginger reestablishes it. So, and a lot of this meat, all of the meat, contains parasites and worms. This is why people feel so sick. This is why people get stomach aches and they think it's just normal. Like, this stuff is not normal. It's not normal to be having diarrhea and things like that. We're trying to fix our stomachs. So ginger also fights parasites. Carrots fight parasites. And parasites enter the stomachs of people whose immune system is under attack as well. So if your immune system is under attack, you'll have a lot more, you'll be a lot more prominent to having that, to having those, I should say. I don't want too many carrots. chop it up. Just you can add it to the meal. You know, taking up too much space. It can be mixed in there. Another thing we do, and I've been guilty of it, is I used to focus on the taste of food instead of the energy the food could give me. All food is gasoline. All food is gasoline for a human. So like you put gas in your car to keep going. Look at food like that. So if I spend, and people say, oh, to eat healthy it costs way more. No, it doesn't. You going to Taco Bell, you spending $15 for uh, four tacos and burritos for you and your peoples. This right here, $2 here, $3.50 here, $5 here for this. You put all this together and with some rice that costs like $2.50, you're gonna eat multiple times off of this. Yesterday, almost got me. Yesterday, I had some mushrooms that I let marinate, and we're gonna put up the yeah, we're gonna put up the avocado today, and I'm gonna keep the spinach. I'm not. I'm gonna keep the avocado today. Because I'm thinking of the taste that I want and the consistency. Let me get that coconut. Coconut fights parasites as well. Look at this. All that's going in there, but I'm not going to use a lot. I'm just going to use enough so where it can make an impression. I don't want just that much, right? And it done softened up because that moisture. When this was my first time. I don't think it was my first time, but this was my first time I can like recollect of getting a coconut. And I'm like, I bust the coconut open, whatever, and I drink. I'm thinking it's gonna be like you get the coconut water at CVS, at the grocery store. I'm thinking it's gonna be sweet and everything. It was salty. Tastes like salty plant water with a little coconut aftertaste. So that was my realization. Coconut is, and it's not about the taste. It's about the energy and the vitamins and the minerals. Every time you eat like this, you're adding time onto your life. Every time you eat like this, you are essentially living longer because the food already is poison that they serve us in these restaurant chains. A lot of this stuff isn't even humanly um, consumable. It will say in these restaurants, like if you work in franchises, you know some of that stuff is not for human consumption. Like no cap, especially prison food and jail food. That I think that's where I'm thinking of prison food and jail food. That stuff is not for human consumption. But it's really dog food. Soy. If you're a man, you should not be eating soy. Soy is for women. Like soy can naturally increase and promote a woman's estrogen level. But for a man, it is not. It's not helpful at all for your testosterone. That's why men in prison are always fighting and getting angry at each other. And prison loves that. They love that. They love when y'all fight. It all goes back to the food. I'm gonna do my spinach separate. Spinach shrinks up. So really this ain't nothing. Just a little more. So this is our meat. Mushrooms, it has that umami. That's my favorite cooking word is umami. Yeah, it's got that umami taste that is similar to meat. If you're going to make that transition to eating more healthy, I would promote eating more mushrooms. They're great for you. Great for you. Clean as you go. All right. Grab the pot. Grab the pot. Vegetables to the side. This is what we're gonna be cooking in. I want to actually put it on this side. Go ahead and put that thing on 7. High heat. Smell it heating up already. Wait till it's high and then we're gonna go ahead and pick out our seasonings. Always cook with honey. Raw organic honey. Oh, this isn't organic. But it's raw and unfiltered. I try to get the best type honey you can. Organic is the best though. I just got caught lacking today. Here's an oil substitute. We got organic peanut butter that keeps a little oil content in there. We use that as oil. Not too much, but we ain't gonna be stingy. Got a little last bit of kosher salt. I'm probably gonna need some more salt, so I got sea salt. She sells sea salt down by the seashore. You ain't heard that? All right. Garlic powder. Cayenne pepper kills parasites, kills worms. It's good for your blood circulation. It's anti-inflammatory. And if you ever use an organic supplement, if you ever use a season that has good nutritional value, pepper is like the spark. If you want to ignite, if you really want the nutritional content to come out in what you eat, you got to put black pepper. Black pepper, I got told that by a chef. Black pepper ignites turmeric. Black pepper ignites lion's mane mushrooms. It's going to ignite everything that you eat. Black pepper. You got a whole lot of that. We having a whole lot of that. Right. So I think this pan is hot enough. Let's throw our vegetables in there. Yeah, throw our vegetables in there. The oil soak. Right. Salt. Garlic. Not too much. Cayenne pepper, not too much unless you built like that. I am built like that. Turmeric. Can't go wrong with that. Gives it a nice color. Smelling good already. It just hit the pan. Smelling good already. We want this to kind of soak up the moisture of the oil. Then we're going to hit it with that spinach, which is going to add more moisture until that kind of gets soaked up. Okay. Put the pepper, black pepper. Now that's all ignited. We got the coconut in there. We got the turmeric. We got ginger and mushrooms. Yes, sir. Yes, ma'am. Yes, Lord. Ooh. Yeah. That ain't no joke. All right. I think we're ready for the spinach now. All right, ready. Let that spinach get hit with some of them seasonings. A little more salt. Even that out. Perfect. Balancing out very well. And I like to just put a little that sweet in there. You got the sweet mixed with the salty, mixed with the spicy. You perfectly balance all of those in the savory umami from the mushroom. You try mushroom. You know you can eat mushrooms raw, and the taste is similar to an egg. Mm. Mm, mm, mm. So if you don't want to eat eggs anymore, because you found something else, go ahead and switch it up to eating mushrooms. Now I like a little bit more spice. That's gonna hit. That's gonna hit. These vegetables are ready, but I'm gonna hit it one more time. Get that taste in there. One more of everything. The rice is gonna take the flavor out again, so we might have to come back again with some more flavor. Don't forget the white pepper. All right, you know what time it is. Turn it down to 3. A little water. Straight out the bottle. Best water you can get. I'm giving y'all all game, bro. Best water you can get. Natural electrolytes. Natural spring water. Purified water is not healthy for you. It has no electrolytes. It's not good for your body. It actually can cause seizures. Actually can cause headaches. You wonder why you drank water and felt sick? Well, you didn't drink natural spring water with natural electrolytes. Got to make sure you get your electrolytes. They're very good to replenish your body. They also come in coconut water too. Look at that. That's looking delectable right there. Bismillah. Yup. I can taste that coconut. That's gonna kill all the parasite. Parasite gonna be scared of you if you eat this. Parasite gonna be scared. He don't even want to show his face. That's ready. We're gonna hit it with one more little dash of everything. We'll turn that heat up just a little bit so we can kind of get that moisture out of there. Make a good consistency of rice. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. Small amount of garlic. Just a little bit more turmeric. Just a little bit more. Ooh, that's it. That's it. That's it. You know the recipe now. Ooh. If your nose and stuff ain't running, you ain't did nothing. Your nose ain't running, you ain't did nothing. Stop eating them cold sandwiches. Stop eating them TV dinners and stop letting them give you that stuff. Your body's a temple. Your body is beautiful. You should spoil your body. Just like you spoil the outside of your body. You spoil your body. That's done. Have your whole house smelling like Africa. Have your whole house smell like Ethiopia somewhere. Yes, sir. Have your whole house smell like Africa, Ethiopia. You know. Keep that on. Ooh, that ain't no joke. Ooh. Probably should have kept that spoon. But you know, sometimes we do stuff that don't make sense. So I like to eat with chopsticks. So let that percolate in there. I like to eat with chopsticks though. Bismillah. Thank you, Lord, for this meal. May it give us strength, nourish our bodies, cleanse out any impurities, and align our chakras. Give us strength, give us good health in every organ. May every organ be replenished by these herbs that you have sustained us with and given us since the beginning of time. By the power of Yeshua and the Spirit, Donai Roh. Amen. Pretty good. It's pretty good, actually. I'm gonna hit it with a little bit more seasoning though. Mushroom, perfect. Mushroom took all the flavor. Vegetables usually take all the flavor and leave the rice just to get the extras. Salt and honey. I'll just come back and hit it with salt and honey. I ain't gonna keep giving y'all too much of this game, man. They're gonna have to start paying me for this. This right here will reset your whole digestive system. This right here will clear out your pores, your face. If you had acne, like I used to have bad acne, this right here will get you right. This right here have you waking up at 5 a.m. ready to go to work, ready to take on the world, full force. Yes, sir. Yes, ma'am. The coconut. I thought the coconut was a little hard. I'm like, that's perfect how it got cooked. hmm It's like bok choy. hmm That's delicious, y'all. I give it a solid 8.8, 8.9 to a 9. Keep it real. That's hitting. Man, I thank y'all for tuning in. Cooking with King Bay, Tariq Bay. That's my name. Hey, you stay blessed, you stay peaceful, and I hope you, hey, have a great day. Have a great night. Peace.